Live. Just hang on, it airs live. Hello and welcome to Geek News Live number 28. We are rocking and rolling. Max Andrews here with Dan and Mike from Mike McGTV. We're going to give you guys some geek news, just a little rundown. Actually, no, I'm not going to give you the rundown. I'm going to do the topics one at a time. We just get every little juicy tidbit as we go. All right, to start things out, Lawless from Xena fame is joining the cast of Ash vs. the Evil Dead. What do you guys think?
She was good in Spartacus. I like that part. I mean, the guy that she was married to in the show didn't hurt it at all, but still. I think she can add.
I'm down for that. I like Lucy Lawless just fine. I liked her little cameo in Spider-Man. I liked her little bit part in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I remember seeing a little bit of Xena Warrior Princess when I was younger, so I thought she was pretty cool in that role. And yeah, just team her up with another iconic like TV movie badass like Bruce Campbell. That works for me. So she's probably going to be playing the cop or whatever that was mentioned in the synopsis, probably.
Maybe. She could also just be like Xena Warrior Princess in the... That'd be cool, right?
It's just a straight-up crossover.
Yeah, man.
That'd be kind of cool. I'm down for that.
And both characters will be old then, too, so, you know.
Well, I mean, this would be a reunion of Bruce Campbell, because Bruce Campbell was on the Xena show all the time.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Who'd he play? Some dude with a mustache. I can't remember.
Yeah, Jack something or other.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah. But yeah, so I mean, I think that's pretty cool too. I'm down. I mean, this show's gonna be whatever. Like, we'll see how it goes when it comes out. So, like all these little anything that comes out, I'm just like, all right, cool. It's gonna be crazy and insane anyway. So we just got to see what they do with it. But, yeah, all right. Moving on. Harrison Ford was in a little bit of a plane crash. We broke that news. We were doing Sports Nerds, I think, when it actually happened. Yeah, but you did hear it here like 53rd. But no, he's fine. He was flying. He was actually piloting his own. I don't know if it was his, but it's a World War II era plane, and crash landed it on a golf course. Now, do you think it's how terrible would it have been if Han Solo died in a plane? Or I guess it's kind of fitting if Han Solo dies in a plane crash, but you don't. I mean, like, that would be terrible if Han Solo died in a plane crash.
I'm not going to make any jokes about this because I like Harrison Ford. And the last time we made a joke about
on the other hand,
he died.
Indiana Jones dying in a World War II plane crash.
Yeah, I'm sorry I have to make a joke, but he'll be fine. But no, if he's going to die in any plane, it's going to be Air Force One. It's got to be Air Force One.
Get off my plane.
Unless there are snakes on it.
Sincerely, Mr. Ford, we hope you recover well.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Please stop hurting yourself.
Yes. Take it easy, man.
That is not how you play golf, sir.
He was really late for his 10 o'clock tea time, dude.
He's going to drop this into the hole here. Oh, God.
All right. Oh, yeah, that's good stuff. But seriously, yeah, again, Harrison Ford, hope you get better. We love you, and all the best wishes. Sam Simon, this is just bad news. Like, okay, Sam Simon dies at 58 from cancer. That's kind of, that's a little depressing.
Well, I mean, he knew he had 6 months to live. Like, he was, I mean, they pretty much told him that it was going to be terminal. And so I think he had plenty of time to, like, really get his affairs in order and make sure his family was taken care of. I mean, the dude's like a multi-millionaire, or he came from a multi-millionaire type family. Like, he didn't need to work necessarily, but he loved to write and be involved with entertainment. So that's what he went out and did with, like, Cheers, Tracy Ullman Show, Simpsons. And I think he ended up just donating, after his family was taken care of, he ended up donating the rest of his fortune to, like, charities. So, I mean, I guess he was pretty resigned to it, or accepted it, and, you know, picked a hell of a way to go out.
I mean, Simpsons obviously iconic. I mean, and then Tracy Ullman show, groundbreaking. Yeah, everything this guy's working on has been excellent, and he will be missed. And yeah, that just sucks. 58's pretty young. That's. Dan.
I got nothing really. I mean, you've already covered it.
All right. Well,
in honor of Sam Simon passing, Dan is a nice shade of yellow off of his Simpsons yellow over there from Dan.
Yes, indeed.
My computer picked it for me, so.
Hey, man, the computer knew. It was like, all right, this is our time of morning. But all right, moving right along, we are killing the geek news today. It's going to be like a 13-minute episode. The Expendables TV series is gonna come out. Who is your dream? Who's the the good get? Who do you want to see in the Expendables TV show?
Is Stallone producing or anything?
Actually, that's a good question.
Stallone was overseeing it.
Okay.
I think he was trying to do like some of the writing, like maybe for the pilot or something, but nothing too in depth.
Okay.
Because I think he's trying to still make part 4.
Event TV series developed by Fox. That's bad news. All right. I would like to see Idris Elba on that one.
Mine's gonna be a weird one, but I want to see John Saxon like 20 years ago.
See, that's impossible.
But that would be awesome. You could just like put him in there. No one ever played more bad guys than he did on TV. I mean, he's in like the 3rd episode of the A-Team. He's in the 1st episode of the hell was it, like Knight Rider. I mean, he's in everything as like the one-shot bad guy.
But he's like 20 years ago.
I know. Well, he's still old. You can just kind of have him show up, and you could CGI as him younger.
Oh God!
He could jump out of planes and shit.
This plan just gets worse and worse as you keep talking.
Oh, come on, it's great.
I'd have to think. Well, I'm just thinking if it's going off of like a TV type budget. I mean, yeah, you'd want to get like some big stars and so forth. But I'm trying to think of like a TV action person who I really enjoy that I'd want to see as a regular on the show.
Yeah. And
tying in with the idea of the Expendables being kind of like aging action heroes in a way. A TV aging action hero I'd want to see would be Adam Baldwin. Dude, I'm a Jane Cobb fan, so I want to see him. I mean, I know he does plenty of stuff already. I want to see him actually be a regular on the show again.
I'm going to change my answer to Reginald Val Johnson.
the dad from Family Matters and the cop from Die Hard.
Die Hard, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you could grab some of the guys from the sci-fi movies.
Special guest star would have to be Jaleel White at some point.
No, I heard he always refuses to work with him.
Oh, really? They don't like each other?
I'm just kidding. That's absolutely made up.
That would have been awesome if that was.
But you heard it first here.
The dad from Family Matters and Urkel actually hated each other.
Oh man, this is like a blood feud that's been going on for years. Reginald Val Johnson threw his drink in Jaleel White's face at the Emmys.
Oh, jeez.
I wonder when actually the last time that somebody actually discussed Reginald Val Johnson and Jaleel White. Like, when were these two people brought up last? Do you think in any relevancy?
I think
8 years ago.
Yeah. Well, I know Jaleel White ended up doing he did the voice for Sonic for some spec film or something like that. Like he reprised his role as Sonic for some spec film.
Ooh.
He had a game show for a little while.
Did he?
Yeah,
Wow.
I think that was him. It was they would turn off the lights and mess with people.
Okay.
Yeah, you you had to do something. You had to do something, but it'd be completely dark. So then they would like poke you and stuff, like while you're in the dark room.
That sounds terrifying.
Oh yeah.
Especially
like
if he does the Urkel. If he does the Urkel voice too, that's even more terrifying.
It was wholesome family fun.
No, the Sonic voice. What?
Yeah, that too.
Got a juice. Ah, jeez. You could bring back Drew Carey.
Drew Carey in the Expendables TV show?
Hell yeah.
That would be pretty good, actually. I would watch that.
I mean, he can apparently kind of dance, so.
He'd have to be their computer hacker friend or something.
Yeah.
Or he could be like the fat slob friend of somebody important, like. Or he's not fat anymore, is he? No, like yeah, it doesn't work. He's not fat anymore. Yeah. I don't know what Drew Carey would do. Yeah, he'd have to be the computer hacker, I guess. You're right.
I just want to bring him back from the sad game show reality he's in right now.
Right is awesome, dude. Cleveland rocks. Are we not live? It says live. I just got a text from somebody asking if we're not live. We are. Sorry.
Maybe not. Maybe this will be like the lost episode.
Maybe. I mean,
do it live.
Do it live. Yeah. No. If we're on the lost episode, guys, I gotta say I'm having a blast doing the lost episode with you. But
and it's already better than the Gilligan's Island lost episode.
All right. Last thing I got for some geek news is... Oh, goodness. Oh, I lost it. See, I'm terrible at this. They really need to have other people in charge of these things. All right. Channing Tatum and Chris Pratt are set to star in a new Ghostbusters movie. Now, Mike, I want to hear from you first on this one.
Why do you want to hear from me first?
Because I remember you kind of being up in arms a little bit about the Ghostbusters.
Oh, yeah. Well, it really has nothing to do with like all female Ghostbusters or all new all male Ghostbusters. I just want Hollywood to leave this one franchise alone. Because I know I think Jason even mentioned in our little pre-talk about like they want to do like a shared universe, expanded universe with the Ghostbusters. This is getting ridiculous. It really kind of is. Here's the whole deal. Ghostbusters is a fun franchise. Yeah, sure, you got Ghostbusters 1, 2, a couple of cartoons, some toys, a breakfast cereal here and there. Yeah, that's fine. Cooler. Yeah, and that was classic like 80s franchise stuff. And I just feel like, but the thing is, what kind of made that work really was the cast that they had for that particular set of events, those particular scripts. It is what made Ghostbusters for me. I mean, I'm much like you and Max with regards to the sense that, like, yeah, sure, I'll go see it because, you know, I do a website where I review stuff, and if it's something that I will either be like meh or ugh on, I gotta say my thoughts on it. But I just feel this is one franchise where it's really, really unnecessary. Like, it's not like, say, you had Tim Burton's or you had Adam West Batman, then you had Tim Burton Batman, then you had Schumacher Batman, and then you went to full-blown serious with Christopher Nolan, and now we're going to get expanded universe Batman with Zack Snyder. It's not like how many different ways can you translate the same comedy story in a way, I feel. It's kind of different when you have a character or a franchise that can be adapted into, say, seriousness or comedy. If they did a serious, straight-ahead, like, maybe like a serious Ghostbusters.
Like a super scary horror movie?
Yeah, maybe it would be a little
interested awesome.
in it. But I'm just kind of like, okay, the only thing you're changing around really is, okay, it's just a new set of funny people. There's going to be one movie that's a set of all funny females. Then there's going to be another movie, which they're only making now because other fanboys complained about completely the wrong thing. It doesn't matter to me that the new Ghostbusters are going to be all female. What matters to me is the fact that like I feel Ghostbusters just needs to be left alone, especially now that like Ramis is dead and Bill Murray wants nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Because that was their guys' stuff.
What do you think, Dan? Channing Tatum and Chris Pratt.
I'm going to go on a slight rant here. What they need to do. What? Yeah, yes. There will be ranting. Okay. What they need to do instead of planning out this entire freaking universe and saying we're going to do this, and we're going to do that, and this, and this, and this, what they need to do is concentrate on a real good first movie. That's all they have to do. If they do that, then everything else will fall into place, and we can get Ecto Cooler again. That's how this plan ends.
Yeah, it's like, I don't care what happens, just bring back the fucking Ecto Cooler.
That was so good. Come on.
Who cares who's in the fucking movie?
But I mean, what if they keep just, hey, we're gonna make this movie with these guys and this movie with these guys, and just keep shooting them off left and right? It's not gonna matter because they're all going to suck.
Well, I think part of what it is too is now that I don't know. Well, was there talks about Ghostbusters, Men in Black, and 21 Jump Street all being within one universe at one point?
I heard 21 Jump Street and Men in Black.
Okay.
But I did not hear that Ghostbusters is involved in that.
Okay. But they're doing
at that point.
Yeah, if they're doing like Ghostbusters all male edition and Ghostbusters all female, then they're planning on building off of that. It's because now they got to share Spidey in a way. I have a feeling that's what it's all coming from too. It all comes back to Spidey for me, I know, but
Spider-Man, the linchpin of all of the universes.
They'll be still making money off of this new union, as it were, but I have a feeling this is the beginning of the tide turning where they're just gonna be like, we're probably just gonna lose them altogether down the line, so we might as well start building up other stuff.
We're gonna ruin everything.
Yep, pretty much. That's been their philosophy so far, so I don't see why they would change.
Or Ghostbusters North Korean edition.
There we go.
You could just bring in Michael Bay to direct it. That's fine. I mean, just blow the shit out of everything.
Ghostbusters in Korea. He would do that in a second. He's like, what's my explosion budget? Alrighty. Yeah, that was it. That the last of the Geek News. Oh no, we got one more little tidbit. I'm actually gonna save this one till after Dan. Dan, go ahead and do your video game news.
All right, video game news. There's one game coming out that has any real say over anything, and that is Hotline Miami 2, which is on all the Sony platforms and PC. The first one, basically, you wander around little stages and kill everybody, and then drive off. It's like kind of like a mini Grand Theft Auto with no cars, but lots of baseball bats and guns.
All right.
If it sounds interesting, check it out. No, it does, Max. It really does. All the kids love this shit now. You got to cover it.
Yeah, but kids these days are fucking ridiculous, dude.
Also,
I hit that point.
One small note on Philip's direction from last week. I picked up Helldivers. It is awesome. It's Starship Troopers with 4 guys that you shoot.
Cool.
Because there's no friendly fire turning off. It is the greatest thing ever. Everybody gets so angry.
And against the wall game.
Yes.
It's just constant yelling.
Yes, pretty much. Unless you get with somebody who actually knows what they're doing, then everybody gets angry and rage quits in the middle. It's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, I actually kind of want to get down on that game too. I'm not gonna lie, but just so I can kill people, and people just think that I'm new and not doing it on purpose.
Just keep starting a level 1 guy every time.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So here's the video evidence of Max admitting to trolling.
I mean, it would just be a lot of fun, because then people just getting so upset. And it's like, oh, I'm sorry, man, I'm new. Like, what do you expect? But all right, yeah, so that's good. I might check that game out. Has anyone played Dragon Age Inquisition.
You keep asking.
Oh,
No.
I'm going to ask you if somebody else plays that stinking game.
Sorry.
I played one game, damn it. I'm stuck on Dan for some reason. All right, how's it going? All right, the last little bit of geek news is this is a whammy. Tim Burton is going to be directing a live-action Dumbo movie. Now, I want to know, who do you think Johnny Depp is going to play? Anybody, go ahead.
He could play Dumbo, and it's all in his mind, and he's actually in inside of a refrigerator, walking around an insane asylum. That sounds like a Tim Burton movie.
No, I mean, like, if they were in, like, a neighborhood and they were all crazy and everything was, you know, like, super... No, actually, I mean, Edward Scissorhands is kind of the reverse thing, where everyone was super bright and he was doing the only weird thing there. But, no, and Tim Burton likes to, you know, change things up, so it wouldn't be an insane asylum. It'd be something happy. It'd be like a McDonald's playground or something.
I'm sure of three things. One, there's going to be a Danny Elfman score. Two, he'll find a way to work Christopher Lee in there because he's got a mat on for Christopher Lee showing up in his stuff. And three, there'll be something that wasn't originally black that will be painted black. But Johnny Depp, I think he'll be the what was the name of the mouse? I can't. It's been forever since I've seen Dumbo, but what was the name of the mouse?
Like,
I do not remember.
The mouse that Dumbo got shit faced with and went before Pink Elephants.
All I remember is the super racist crows. I wonder, like, how are they gonna? I wonder who's gonna play the racist crows in this one. That's what I want to know.
They're gonna have Borat and that one chick that's in all of those movies.
No, it won't be her because I think they divorced or separated.
Whatever.
But I don't know.
Man, that super hot chick. What's her name? The redhead. He was married to her, right?
I think so. Yeah. I don't know. She always had black hair in all of the.
Bellatrix Lestrange from Harry Potter.
Yeah. I can't remember her real name. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought. Yeah, never mind. Anyway.
Alice in Wonderland kind of, I don't know. He did. I haven't seen what was that one, Big Eyes, that he did recently with Christoph Waltz, but
yeah, I kind of want to do that.
I hear it's pretty good, but like last thing I saw him do was Alice in Wonderland and Dark Shadows, and holy God.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happened to Tim Burton, man.
Well, I don't know. It's like anymore. He's like, oh man, this is weird. So it's like M. Night Shyamalan. Like he fell into the trap of, like, you know, he makes the twist movies. So every movie he made, you know, since the Sixth Sense has to have some crazy twist in it. So,
but they could have had better twists.
Yeah, or you know, he could have. You know, obviously, since he can't write a movie with a huge twist in it anymore, maybe he should have just tried to do something else entirely. But yeah, Tim Burton is kind of like, oh, he's the weird goth guy. So, like, you know, it seems like he just kind of made movies that, like, oh, this is weird and gothic. Like, I can make this movie, and you know, it just hasn't been very good.
I like his originals. Like Big Fish, I actually liked a lot. It's just, I don't know. I'm kind of tired of his kooky reboots of stuff or kooky remakes.
Yeah. So Tim Burton's fallen off, but if he makes a live-action Dumbo movie, so I'm like, are you talking about like a for real elephant rolling around, or are you talking about like people playing? When you say live-action Dumbo movie, like what are they gonna do?
Paul
like
Giamatti.
Rabbit? I mean, I don't.
Paul Giamatti as Dumbo.
Oh God.
There we go. I'm an elephant that can fly. Get me some Merlot.
Actually, I would go see that movie and laugh at it.
I mean, like, if it's like trained elephants and they really like strap an elephant into some wiring system and have it like flying around and stuff, I'm down.
Isn't that animal cruelty at that point? I mean,
Well, yes, but that's why I'm down, because like they would have to, commit a crime to make me watch this movie.
I mean, it's gonna be a big 3D hullabaloo with a motion capture elephant, and most likely Andy Serkis is gonna be it.
You think Andy Serkis would get this one too?
Andy Serkis is every motion capture thing ever.
Yeah, ever since Gollum.
Yeah, ever since Andy Serkis, I'm sure, is playing my chair right now across the room from me. That's not a chair. That's just Andy Serkis in a mocap suit playing a chair.
Sort of like Bob Stranglehold on motion capture, like animals. He just shows up in the director's fucking trailer or whatever. Like, I heard you were thinking about casting somebody else.
Well, I think he actually he has like his own like studio and stuff like that where he teaches people how to be motion capture actors. Like I think Mark Ruffalo took a couple of classes with him to be more hulky in this Avengers sequel.
Yeah, all right, well, that's cool.
And then he takes all their roles away. Like, you can't play the Hulk. I'm playing the Hulk.
Yeah, actually, Andy Serkis will play the Hulk in the next movie. That's the big. More shocking news from Geek News. Andy Serkis is actually the Hulk.
So long as he's not playing Black Widow in that'll make it really weird. Not even Scarlett Johansson, just Andy Serkis done up really well in CGI.
That would be pretty crazy. I'd probably watch that movie too.
He takes off the like super spy mask at the end, and it's Andy Serkis.
I'm precious. Well, we'll just see him actually be in the movie playing a flesh and blood character, so that's cool.
But yeah, that's true. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. He's actually replaced all the cast with motion capture Andy Serkis.
Andy Serkis as the Avengers.
Yes, absolutely. Watch Andy Serkis act with himself.
Over and over again.
Yeah, it'd be like a bad Eddie Murphy movie.
Yeah.
Except really cool CG and Andy Serkis.
Except it would just be an Eddie Murphy movie at this point.
But no, it'd be like a gorilla fighting an elephant, fighting a giraffe or something, and then, like...
then Gollum.
Yeah,
there we go.
Yeah.
We gotta pitch this to Tim Burton because it sounds better than Dumbo.
Yeah, it sounds way better than the Dumbo he's got in mind.
All right.
He just made like Dumbo King Kong.
Yeah.
all the circus animals like beat the crap out of each other.
Dumbo starts flying by, and King Kong just slaps him out of the air.
And you heard it first on Geek News.
Spoilers, people. We just revealed the crazy secret new plot to the new Dumbo movie. It's actually King Kong, starring Andy Serkis, where Dumbo will get swatted out of the air. And you're going to see Johnny Depp play a blaxploitation crow.
I've seen a rubber band, but I've never seen an elephant fly.
All right, and that's
into Bobcat Goldthwait, sir.
Yeah, it did.
Nice.
Man, Bobcat Goldthwait. Is that dude still alive?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's doing stand-up again because he doesn't have any money.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
I mean, that's what he says. I'm not making a slight on him.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, if I thought that he was dead, he's obviously not doing enough to make me think that he was alive. So good on him. I'm happy he's working.
Yeah, don't die, Bobcat Goldthwait.
We'll just get him and that dude with the sounds together. We'll make Police Academy 25 now.
Michael Winslow, is that his name?
Yeah.
I watched that video of him doing the Led Zeppelin song, though. That's pretty badass.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
I was freaking out about that video for a few minutes. But, yeah, I think that's everything. Mike, you got anything new?
I don't know. I mean, in terms of, like, I'm really looking... I don't know if you had any comic stuff, but I don't know if you've been following Batman Eternal or anything like that.
No, I've been meaning to, but, like, I'm so far behind, I didn't realize it was happening while it was.
I mean, at this point, you might as well just wait for it to come out. I mean, Volume 1's out. You might as well just collect them in the trades. But I think there's only about 3 issues left in the run, and things are kind of building to a head. So I don't know. I'll probably have to have a summation of that over at Neverending Radical Dude. Write an article about the entire run. For those of you who aren't in the know, Batman Eternal was a weekly comic published for 52 weeks straight, and kind of time jumps a little bit, or jumps backwards or something like that with regards to what's going on in Batman right now with the Joker. Jumps back a couple months to kind of show why everyone is where they are at this point, and some involves like every major player in Gotham City. Like Jim Gordon's accused of murdering like 135 people in a train crash, and the villains like form an alliance. Bane becomes like a cyborg or something like that. Weird stuff. Alfred gets messed up big time, and his daughter comes in. So it's like
read this now.
Wayne Manor gets turned into the new Arkham. That's like a cool idea. That's a cool idea. So you got like them running the Batcave underneath Arkham Asylum, essentially. So it's becoming the Arkham games in a way. But
I mean, like, I always thought that was kind of cool, and it you know, even as far as what Dan was saying when we were doing the Batman the Animated Series cast, it's like he's a psychopath and he puts all these people into this place, you know, but like he's the same as them. And so like, it'd be really strangely fitting if Arkham was just sitting on top of the fucking Batcave.
And I don't know how you guys feel about me plugging another person's podcast, but I mean, this is a well-known person, Kevin Smith's Fat Man on Batman podcast.
Yeah, I love that. I listen to that every week, or you know, every time they put it out.
Dude, I mean, he puts out like commentary tracks for the Burton and Schumacher films so far. The Batman and Robin one is hilarious because they're just like, oh my god, we can't believe this piece of shit.
Yeah, I'm really glad that. Did we watch Batman and Robin? Did I block it out already? We haven't done that one.
No.
I don't think we've gotten to the Bat flicks yet. I think we're kind of avoiding them maybe.
Yeah, we did the Nolan verse. That's what we did.
That's what we did. We did Nolan. They just put out one this week, actually, Max, and I don't know how you'd feel, but he and the same guy. Yeah, Gotham. It's they do the extended pilot episode, and that's kind of funny. And they actually pitched a way more interesting idea than Gotham. So
yeah, it's like the third time.
It wouldn't be that hard, really.
Yeah, for like we've come up with better ideas at some point, but
again, people, Gotham sucks. Don't watch it. I'm watching it. You don't have to. I'm telling you, don't waste your time.
Jada Pickett's off of it.
Yep, and we can say
done after this season.
Thank goodness. Good riddance.
I was going to bring that up and have Max rant about it, but
I mean, like, how terrible was she? Like, overacting the whole time, just not believable. Even in this crazy, stupid comic book world that they built, she's not believable. Explain that. And then
I'd give her some leeway on the overacting and stuff like that, because I mean there is a lot of big overacting in the show, but they don't know what to do with the character, so it's wasted overacting in a sense. Like if it was going a certain direction with something, then I'd be cool with it, but they kind of just shuffle her off all over the place, so it's like it makes sense that she probably doesn't want to come back.
I mean, all right, Dan, were you going to say something?
Sorry, Dan.
To me, I mean the overacting when she was a mob person, I felt it was forgivable because at least that I found interesting. When she goes underground and becomes the spokesperson for all these organ donoring people, I don't
understand how that's working.
I just don't care anymore.
Oh my goodness! Like, are you guys caught up?
Yeah. I'm to the point now that I watch it every week. And I go, I defended you, show. When Max said mean things, I was like, show's not so bad. It's okay.
And now you look like an asshole.
Yeah. And now show's gone to shit. Kid falls down a thing and hurts his leg, like in Beware Children at Play style. And then Mike gets it. Sorry, Matt.
Oh my God,
that one too. and then you got Fish Mooney wandering around. You got I don't know.
Dude,
you got Penguin who was cool, and then he just I don't know. He turns into like a horrible mama's boy.
He's a goof now.
Yeah,
he's a goof.
Yeah, I mean he came back and he was so cold, and it was like, yeah, this is cool, and then no.
Well, it's like now that he's settled in and he's not like actively trying to backstab somebody right now, like he's just trying to run a business or whatever, and he obviously doesn't know what he's doing. Like, it's stupid. It's just like, why would he be a failure at the club when like all he did was help her run the club? Like,
again, I get the feeling like it's just they tried to put too much in too fast in this season, probably because they were kind of fearful there wouldn't be another season, and then when they did get the full second season, they're like, oh well, crap, we threw a lot at the wall. So
yeah.
Like, there's some stuff I genuinely kind of enjoy. Like the possible Joker kid was actually pretty good, I thought.
Really?
I actually thought he was kind of creepy. I mean,
strangle the fucking life out of him.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was okay, but I don't think it's him. But I thought it was a good enough, like, imitation, as it were. And then it followed up with the Red Hood story, and I'm just like, okay, back to this.
I kind of like, if they would have started the series out with a Red Hood story like this, that would have been fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the second episode, and it was the Red Hood gang. That would have been fine. But like, we're so far into it, and they're just doing this for no reason. They're like, again, they're trying to throw more Batman stuff in there, and it's just like, what? Like, it wasn't even interesting when they did it, because you're waiting on more things from Penguin, you're waiting on more things from Gordon, you're waiting on more things from the major players, and you got to sit here and watch these bunch of jerks run around. You know what I'm saying? Like.
I've noticed how much I love, like, whenever we're getting to the end of the podcast, it either comes back to goddamn Gotham or racism.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we're about.
Ooh, we could try both. Hold on.
Nah.
But it's like, I'm still not a fan of Gotham. I don't think they're doing the right things over there. But hopefully, maybe they'll pull their heads out of their asses for the second season.
Listen to the pilot with the Fat Man commentary. It's actually kind of cool. That's all I can say.
Maybe they'll watch that. I don't.
There you go.
All right. Well, that's it for the Geek News. Thank you, 0 viewers, for viewing. And
hold on, Mr. Mac. We have product placement time.
But we do have to do product placement. Go ahead, Dan.
If you're in the Columbus area, please visit VGMX Rock or VGMX Hard for all your gaming needs. Or, if you're not in the Columbus area, go to VGMX.com and say hi. This weekend, we're doing 20% trade bumps on all systems you trade in. So trade them in and get something else. Something you would play. Not like those old systems you have.
So is that like I could turn in my Xbox 360 and get an Xbox One?
You could trade in an Xbox 360 toward an Xbox One.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'd get 20% extra?
Yes, you would get 20% extra on your trade-in.
All right. Well, what if I mentioned that I listen to Geek News Podcast?
Say you listen to Geek News Podcast and you get 20% trade-in because that's what you get when you listen to Geek News Podcast. Now it's your spot, and I get to play with yours.
Do I have a spot?
Of course you do. You have a spot every week.
Like GoGameIsland.com?
Yeah.
Yeah, GoGameIsland.com. Agree with that.
And where is this Game Island, sir?
All right, you can go to the Polaris Fashion Mall, to the actual Game Island, or you can go to GoGameIsland.com for all of your video gaming needs. Also, check out our good friend Mike on McGTV, YouTube.com, right there, lovingly displayed. And we'll catch you guys next time. GoGameIsland.com.